Welcome everyone to Goosebumps, the game. Now, this game came out in 2015. I don't think it's all that gorgeous and overwhelmingly like the movies or the TV show, but it's like I think it's like the equivalent of a point-and-click kind of game. But I've been wanting to do some kind of games like this, little spoopy games for the month of October. Because during October I like to do mainly just Halloween-themed stuff. So when it comes to gameplays or Let's Plays, this would fit right in with Goosebumps and also Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil, I said. So let's see what this is all about. Yes, we'll go to that one. Like, what is my character's name? I shall name him after myself. Because, why wouldn't I? I am a male, for the most part. This guy creeps me out. We better get a big tip. This guy doesn't like the guy they're working for. If you're that concerned, maybe well, fuck. Hey, for all we know, the lock got busted before I dropped it. I've heard that before. Whatever, just finish packing up this junk and I'll head back up for the rest. Sal's. Who hires a moving company to move out in the middle of the night? Just because someone did, we needed the job. So what about that girl? Should I call something? The toothbowl operator? The toll booth operator. You ain't got no business or something. They're moving too fast with this. Dialogue's moving too fast. Say you ever get creeped out by driving late at night like this? What do you mean? Well, you know, it's late, everyone's asleep, so it gotta be the things that sink from out from the shadows. This better not be about the haunted car again. It's real. Real maybe, but not haunted. Well, it seemed haunted at the time. You can't scare me with that story. Already heard it a million times. Well, good. That's not even my hairiest adventure. You'll see. Evil genie? Heard that one. Okay, well. Zombies? Guess I told you a lot of these. We don't gotta talk about the whole time, you know. Oh, something happened. What was that? Yes, what was that, and who are you moving out for? So, you gonna open it? Oh, I ain't open it. You're the one with all the scary. They need to slow this down. Just open the door already. I can't see anything. Satisfied? Looks like you've got a new tale of a horror, Night of the Tipped Over Box. Not funny. Oh, there's someone there. What is it, some kid? Oh, hi Slappy. I have one of you on my couch over there. What? It's just a ventriloquist dummy. Who are you calling dummy? Dummy. Oh, who are you calling dummy? Yeah. His catchphrase. The next day. Finally, school's out for the day and you're ready for a pleasant walk home. Those clouds look pretty bad, though. What, is it supposed to rain today? Now, see, this is better. This is a controller for my timing. You go check the weather, but your cell phone appears to be missing. You must have left it home. You must have left it somewhere, but where? You can examine your environment by moving the cursor to an object or area by pressing the cross button, or then choosing look on the down drop, or on the drop down. Oh, look, our little cursor's there. It looks like a mouse cursor, and it's dripping the goo or the ooze from the Goosebumps logo. Yes. Move your cursor using the left stick, then select an area of interest with the cross button. Not all objects can be examined, but most can. Look at everything. You never know when you might yield useful information. Sky. You can look directly by pressing L2 button, or even interact by pressing R2 button. Gray clouds shroud the area under a threat of rain. Wasn't it clear this morning? Weather can change in an instant. Look, open, move. Let's go look at it. The door into the school building. Kids were sprinting out of it moments ago. They're probably halfway home by now. To move between areas, select an exit with the cross button, and then move from the drop down. You push the door open. Will you ever escape this place? No, never, never, ever, ever. With a heavy sigh, you trudge back inside. I mean, we gotta find the phone, you know. That sign says fight. Oh, no, that says vote. Yes, you need to vote. The long empty hallway stretches into the distance. You stop near your locker. Trusty old 402. Open. Shouldn't be too hard to do. You just need the key from your book bag. Use. Oh, this is nice and handy. You turn the key and the lock pops open easily. You slide it off and open your locker. Hey, look, there's my phone. You grab your cell phone and cradle it protectively against your chest. You were afraid you'd lose it again, and I wouldn't doubt it. I lose mine quite often. You'd be surprised. After a moment, you calm down and check the phone. Yep, it's still fully charged somehow. Looks like you have a voicemail. You click play. Hi, Mikey, it's Mom. Just wanted to let you know I'll be home later on tonight. The clients want to take us to dinner. Chad should be home pretty soon, so you two will need to defend for yourselves. Remember, the key's under the back steps. Love you. My mother never says that to me. She always says I'm an embarrassment. There are multiple ways to move between areas by holding down on directional buttons or exit the hallway. Use cell phone on. Your locker, lockers, stickers, books, door, exit. Your cell phone remains unscratched thus far, and you intend to keep it that way. You slam the locker shut. Oh, that's how we get out of here then. Alright, good. You gladly leave the school building for the second time today. We're not going back! We're not going back! The front of your school gate's still open, so that should be able to... The gate's still open, so you should be able to come and go as needed. With your phone in hand, you can now head home. Your phone has a map function to chart your journey. You can also call your mother, brother, or information to receive various hints. So was his name Chad? Is that our brother then? Alright, let's get this and check the map. Hey, that's not how that works. I will figure this out. Is this it? Well, this did something, but what do these do? I'm not seeing anything. Help! How does one map? How does one use a map? What is a map in the first place? School hallway, school gate. Or do we have to leave the school grounds first? You walk through the gates into the parking lot. The school parking lot is nearly empty, as most of the schools gone home. You can faintly hear the football team practicing in the distance, though. Practicing with incoming rain doesn't sound fun at all. And you wonder why I gave up sports. Smelly old dumpster. How can we use the map? I mean, there's the parking lot and the school and everything. That's still doing nothing. Nothing at all. You turn and force yourself back into school grounds. No, I don't want to go back to the school. I want to leave. I want to go home. I want to go home. So we can progress this story further. How does one go home? You hike up the well-worn path to the woods. Alright, we're going to the woods. What could go wrong there? Ah, the familiar sights and sounds of the woods. The path leads over a bridge and turns into some trees. I mean, for being a point and clicker, this is actually a very nice looking game. I mean, the art style's nice. cross the bridge and head deeper into the woods. Am I heading into certain doom? You reach a small clearing surrounded by trees on all sides. There's a weird, creepy guy around. A weird guy creeping around. You've never seen him before. Well, who is this gentleman? You start to ask the man if he's lost, but he grunts at you unintelligibly. So it's my uncle after his nightly binger. You take a few steps around the weird guy, but he spins on you with inhuman speed. Holy fuck! Your vision blurs as the plant creature's vines tighten around your neck. You struggle, but it's too late. You're already withering. Well, that happened. Yeah, we're going to retry that, because I don't think that was supposed to happen. We'll go back into the woods, but maybe this time if we might just turn back around, because apparently that guy cannot be trusted. You backtrack to the bridge, yes. Get away from the fucking vine monster guy. Let's go back to the parking lot. Yeah, we're not going to go to the woods. I think that's out of the question. We'll take another way home. Let's try the dusty path. You head down the path towards the janitor's shed. It's more overgrown than you'd expect. I mean, the shed also looks pretty worse for wear. By the time you reach the shed, the wind's picked up quite a bit. Your cheeks sting from the cold. You tug on the handle, but the padlock holds it shut. Your knock vanishes into the structure. You wait a moment, but there's no response. Guess he's not home. Ooh. You carefully tuck the weed killer into your bag, checking that it's set to off. Can we use this on the vine creature, man? An item added to your inventory. You can select it with the cross button. For additional options, you use item on the environment to solve puzzles in progress. Interesting. Let's go back to the parking lot. Let's go back to the woods. I want to test this. I think I'm onto something here. What do you mean by the unthinkable, huh? Trying to spook me with the word unthinkable. Yes, we know about the bridge. Into the woods we go. On the hunt, you raise the weed killer and pump the trigger 3 times, spraying the strange figure. He recoils violently as it hits his face. Smoke rises from his wounds, and you smell something like freshly cut grass. He retreats to the foot of the hill before falling down and cowering. Yeah, fuck it, we're gonna do this again. But think better of it. But think better. You aim the weed killer carefully and prepare to fire, but think better of it. Can we talk? He doesn't seem to be particularly interested in conversation at the moment. Well, if he's cowering away from us, can we cut through the trees further? Okay, so we can cut around him now, because he's afraid of us. You reach the big tree and take a nice deep breath. Ah, the air in this spot smells cleaner somehow, because we just fought off a monster. Where do we go? Where do we go? So now we can't climb the tree. I don't want to head back. Let's take the left path. Leaves crunch under your feet as you walk down the path. Hey, more people. This is the end of the woods. You get to see your neighborhood just up a hill. Looks like there's some kind of commotion near the tunnel. Speak. You ask what's going on, but Tyler Alseth just glares at you. Mind your own business, Mikey. It's not the first time I've heard that before. I'm an expert with that phrase. Alright, if you lads don't want to conversate, we're just gonna go home. With large steps, you hike up the slope to your neighborhood. Almost home, you think as you step into your neighborhood, your spirits falls immediately when you notice an accident down the street. Oh, is that the moving van from the epilogue? The road is completely blocked. You'll need to find a different way around. Are the drivers dead or are they alive? You hurry over to the right moving van. Oh, there's a sarcophagus, a scarecrow, green liquid. I think the scarecrow might be and the sarcophagus might be Easter eggs to the stories The Scarecrow Walks on Midnight and The Mummy, Goosebumps books. You peer inside the van and see a ton of boxes along with odds and ends. The crash didn't seem to damage anything, surprisingly. A sense of dread creeps up the back of your neck. I don't think we can really do much other than, well, I mean, we can open the coffin. You struggle with the handle, but it won't budge. You do manage to kick up a thick cloud of dust. You feel like you shouldn't be here and decide to creep away. It's a sleepy neighborhood street. You're surprised people don't seem more concerned about the accident. You know, almost as if it's an unusual accident. Do we want to go back down the hill? Do we have to go back down the hill? I mean, they're gone now, but now there's a rabbit. There's a friend of the woods just below your neighborhood. Yes. Do we have to go through the pipe? Hold your nose and slog into the tunnel, taking care to avoid stepping in the water. Is this how we're going to get home, through the pipe? You creep into the tunnel and unnatural darkness closing in around you. Halfway through, you wonder if you'll make it. You still your nerves and push onward. Well, we made it out. This wash runs behind many of the houses of your street. You can usually find all sorts of weird junk that people have thrown out here. Like looks like a chimney or a barbecue, a tire wheel, a brick, a shoe. Nothing interesting though. Oh, yep, I was right. It's a chimney. This Betsy Ramsey's old shoe. Another chimney. You hop across the rocks to the far end and stroll into your neighborhood. Can we get to our house from this way? Holy fuck! I know that dog. What the heck? You take several large gasps and try to calm down. That dog attacked as soon as you entered your neighborhood. Thank goodness it's on a leash. That's how my dog acts. He thinks he's 10 feet tall when he's like a foot tall. Hi. You nervously stammer hello to the woman, who turns a disinterested eye in your direction. Sorry about the dog. She looks to have given you quite the fright. Oh, that's okay. I'm Mikey. What's your name? Forrester. Mrs. Forrester. There's an uncomfortable silence. This town of yours, it's very quiet. What a shame if something were to startle it awake. Where are you from, lady? Oh, I was gonna say, I haven't seen you around the neighborhood before. After you ask your question, the woman looks you up and down. You're not sure what she could be judging you for. My appearance. I wear emo clothing. What do you expect from me? Fifi and I are simply having a look around, getting the lay of the land. Some friends of ours came to the area very recently, and we want to know if it's a good place to put down roots. The dog's constant tugging has worn away at the woman's patience, and she sighs. We must be going. Perhaps we will see you around very soon. Yeah, she's not suspicious at all, at all. Now, tell me, when did we become neighbors with Vincent Price? Where the hell's my house at? Hello? Where is my house at? Well, we don't want to go to the wash. Let's go to the sidewalk. You move further down the street. Just stand in front of what used to be your house. What used to be? The large house reaches up towards the arm in the sky. Its twisted windows, portals to madness. This is your address, but this is definitely not the home you left this morning. Since when did Vincent Price give us a fucking home makeover? And if you don't know who Vincent Price is, you're either too young to be watching this video, or you're just not culturally trained in the odds of classic cinema. Let's open the door. You should open the knob, but it's not budging. You might as well try your house key just in case. Well, she said it's under the mat. Why is it around back? I mean, who puts the house key in the back? It's usually under the front door mat. You creep along the side of your fence into the backyard. In spite of your weirdness, the weirdness in your neighborhood, your backyard provides a welcome retreat, a peaceful, quiet blanket of enclosure. Except Vincent Price remade our house. This door leads right to the laundry room, but it's locked, unfortunately. This door takes a different key than the rest of the house. Well, it's under the mat, so... I mean, do we have to use this key? Yeah, that's our locker key. And the storm is coming in, so we need to find the key. Force your hands into the dirt and root around. It's cool to the touch, but you aren't finding anything of interest. We'll call it a sandbox. Porch. The porch has been seen by the days. You're supposed to help repair it at some point, but then you'd have your holes to hide stuff in. There's the key. Yeah, thank you kindly. Alright then, we're gonna go back up front to the front door. Down the sidewalk to what our home is, but the home after Vincent Price gave it an unnecessary makeover. Although I wouldn't be upset. I think this is a fantastic looking house. I like the little gargoyle statues, everything. You slip your house key into the lock and cross your fingers. You turn the key and the door opens. Maybe it's your house after all. You pull open the heavy door and enter the house. This is without a doubt not your house. Mom would never let the entryway get this dirty. You can smell the dust and decay in the air. I can't see a thing. You nervously ascend the stairs to rooms unknown. This staircase connects the first and second floors of the house, as most staircases tend to do. This wallpaper is all wrong. It's like your home was selected for a surprise home redesign terror edition. I mean, that's what I've been saying. I don't want to go downstairs. I don't want to go downstairs. You tromp up the stairs to the first hallway. You stand in the upstairs hallway, which seems relatively untouched. Door. Dad's study is locked like it always is when he's out of town. The key should be... Free, is that you?
Go away.
It won't open, Mom's right. It is annoying when somebody locks your bedroom door. And did you hear that voice?
No. Go away.
It says no, and tells me to go away. What about door number 3?
No.
There's not even a lock on that door, but it's not opening. It feels like someone's on the other side holding it shut. You always thought this end table looked a bit spooky looking, but compared to the stuff you've seen today, not anymore. I mean, we're getting nowhere with this. I think we should call Mom. You call your mom on the phone, and the phone rings twice before she picks up. Could you do me a favor, honey? I think I dropped something in the sink while rushing out of the house this morning. Please take a look for me, but do not stick your hands in the garbage disposal. It's dangerous. You should bend some wire or something to make a hook and fish it out. I know this sounds tedious, but I wanted to ask before I forgot, okay? Thanks, moi. She hangs up. That did fuck all. We're gonna call your brother. You dial your brother's number. Yeah, his name is Chad. Hi, you've reached Chad, except you also missed Chad. Sorry. I'm probably busy doing something important, or at least something, whatever it is. You could leave a message though. That'd be cool. I might call you back if I remember. Sounds like my fucking voicemail. Let's go back downstairs. Let's go back downstairs and go to the sink. See if there's any wire down there to bend to make a hook. Hi, fellas! Yikes, 3 children materialized before your eyes, which you were rubbing in disbelief. This really is a haunted house. Hi, fellas.
Well.
The boy mumbles quietly as you approach. I want to hear the song, but I can't find it. He digs his foot to the carpet nervously. If I look, it'll wake Mom and if I look, it'll wake Mom and Dad.
Come on.
You try to get his attention, but he looks towards you. I live here, you know. Wait, I didn't see all that.
Please?
This is my house, really. Prove you believe me. He seems insistent. You've got to believe me. Just don't make me go into the basement. This is getting creepy. Angry girl.
No.
No sooner do you look in her direction than she starts shouting. You're not supposed to be here. Get out of my house. Strangers aren't allowed in. Go away, go away, go away. Sounds like me talking to the Jehovah's Witnesses. She glares, willing you out of existence. Can't fool me, she grumbles. I was born on a leap year. I know things. People want to leave you. Well, can I squeeze through you people and go into the archway? You hurry across the foyer to the dining room. Who is you? You step into the dining room and spring back immediately, noticing a woman at the table. She eyes you intently, like a hawk searching for prey. Old lady, says Crone. A toothy grin spreads across the woman's face before she speaks. There you are, Mikey. Come give me a big kiss. And you only live once. You hesitantly walk to the woman and then lean in to kiss her wrinkled cheek. It's clammy and loose. She smells like dust, mothballs, and some spice you can't quite describe. That's better. Now your Aunt Delilah poured a glass of prune juice, your favorite. Down the hatch. I've had prune juice and it's disgusting, but I'll take it anyway. You sit down at your place and lift the glass to your lips. It smells thick and dark. You hold your nose and take a large gulp, hoping to finish as quickly as possible. It burns as it slides down your throat. I think we've been drugged. Suddenly your muscles tighten, exhaustion creeps over you, and your vision blurs. You feel older. I think we've been drugged with the potion of old age. Your shoulders hunch and your chest sinks closer to the table. A raspiness grows in your lungs with every breath. You think it might be nice to take a nap just for a few minutes. As you close your eyes, you look up at Aunt Delilah. She's laughing. I think she murdered us. Pretty sure she killed us. You hope this situation will resolve soon. You'll never get used to ghosts living downstairs. Alright, fellas, we're just gonna squeeze by you again. Hello, you dumb dirty bitch. This time we're not gonna give you a kiss. Taken aback by her forward request, you aren't sure what to say. You shake your head. Aw, is that any way to cheat your Aunt Delilah? Suspicious. Something just isn't right about her. I don't have an Aunt Delilah. But of course you do. I'm a distant relative, and haven't visited since you were very little. No, lady. Mom would have mentioned you, and she never has. Who are you really? Well, of course she wouldn't. I'm from your father's side of the family. Not budging. Sorry, lady. I don't have any idea who you are. I'll be waiting here when you learn some manners. Get out of my house! I didn't have to go through this with the ghost children. They were at least somewhat pleasant. Did I just go backwards? Yes, the fuck I did. Alright, once again, fellers, squeezing by. Now, which way is it to the kitchen? Because this is the dining area. We go to the hallway, you move past the table into the next room. Well, I mean, this isn't the kitchen, but it's not nonetheless pleasant. I mean, there's an Atari down there. The den is where the family gathers to watch TV or just hang out together. You don't want to hang out in this version for too long, though. I mean, we have the Atari, we have old grandfather clock, and we have John Wayne Gacy. Are there enough video games in your life right now? I'm playing a video game. You crack the door and peek through. Looks like it leads to the laundry room. Pass through to the next room. There's something thumpy in that washing machine. The laundry room is is an oddly welcoming sight. At first glance, it appears exactly like you left it than the extra room. The dryer is running in the moil. That's the dryer. You tug on the handle, but it won't budge. The washer door opens easily. Smell it. Ugh. Closet. Let's open the closet. You open the door, eager to find out what this new room could be. When it's glowing, you step away from your safe, normal laundry room. Oh no! I've seen this painting before. Oh no! This painting is a mindfucker. Defies all reality. You stand at the foot of infinity. Yes, what the fuck we do. Let's take the film. Take the film away for safekeeping. Maybe you'll find a camera later. You drift away. It's a fairly standard laundry room, though. Well, we're back there. And it's still not opening. Well, there's no one. Apparently, there's no one in there, but yet it's still locked. Well, at least that door opens. But I think we're just going to go back to the living room. Or the den, as they like to call it. Ooh, more film. Let's go back to the dining room and take the other walkway. Still seated in the dining room, she idly sips her drink, waiting for you to strike up conversation. Her eyes are almost daring you to do so. Well, that did fuck all to her. You duck into the kitchen. Now, we found the kitchen. We found the kitchen. The kitchen looks like a period piece from a time you want nothing to do with. You will immediately notice a dripping sound. You strain to hear the source of the dripping. It's so faint it will be hard to find. You circle to think of ways to make it louder. You want to track down the drip, but you need to increase its volume. You peer into the drain leading to the garbage disposal. There's something else down there, something shiny. You found a talisman. You decide to take the talisman with you. Maybe it can ward off some of the weirdness. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, in some cultures, talismans will do that. They will ward off weirdness. Opening it will only bring you your chores into stark relief. There will be time later. Well, if we survive. I mean, this is a house of madness. Reach down and open the cupboard. The pipe. This soap. We can take that. We can take the sponge. How much stuff can we fit in our inventory, by the way? Against your better judgment, you pass the sponge into your bag. There's a panel. A wooden panel has been hastily attached here. You wonder why they did that. Why they did that. Does this just do the same thing? Yep, it's just the same. You grip the handle firmly and pull open the fridge. jelly jam. It's nice. Have a snack in the house of madness. Purple stuff. We'll take the purple stuff. Can't go wrong with purple stuff. You're certainly not going to drink it, but you find yourself taking the juice anyway. I don't want to look at the toaster. I don't want to look at the blender. Look at the window. See the neighbor's house on the other side of the window, but it looks weird, but it feels worlds away. Sink, look. This is a very modern sink for such a different kitchen. I mean, I have no idea what is going on here. But they wanted us to use wire to make a hook for the disposal. But I don't know what we would do with it. Can we use the purple stuff on this weird woman? Can we drink the purple stuff? I just want to see what it does. You tip the bottle to your mouth and sip it gingerly. Prune juice, maybe. Your vision grows cloudy, a wave of exhaustion waves over you. Weak wrinkles stretch across your face. I think I've just done what she's done to me, to myself. Well, that happened again, and I think I need to wrap this up now. So, I might do another one of this just to see if we can find the wire to make the hook. But until then, see you next time. Cheers.